Ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, player haters of all ages, welcome back to the channel. I'm streaming right now live on twitch.tv/Torv23, but we are doing this for YouTube as well because I have not seen this yet. And what is this? What is this? It's something I like to call Gears of War E-Day.
Rated M for mature.
Okay, Marcus, I hear you. I hear you. Got a little countdown. Got a little countdown. Okay. I've seen glimpses of this, but I've not seen the whole thing, so I'm excited. Gears of War E-Day. Oh, okay, logo looking nice. Crimson, the Crimson coming in. Oh, I thought this was like in-game. Coalition. Okay. No weak. What?
Welcome to the Coalition here in Vancouver, British Columbia, Canada, home of Gears of War.
Okay, what's up, bro?
When Gears debuted in 2006,
I was like, what is this?
It instantly redefined the genre.
Yeah.
And now in 2026, we're on the cusp of another
20
rare
years
moment.
of Gears. Holy shit.
A chance to honor where we've been, celebrate with our fans, and lay the foundation for where Gears is going next.
Okay. Sorry, I'm gonna try not to pause. I'm gonna try to like
get there.
Say that towards the end of the video, but we'll see.
To the day the world changed and the fight began.
E-Day.
Emergence Day.
Yep, E-Day. Whoa.
It's a day of unimaginable loss.
The new wretch?
At the heart of our
the
universe.
new wretches? Okay,
and today,
okay.
for the first time, we're ready to take you inside the studio.
I've not seen like 99% of this, so we'll see how this looks.
With our new movements, weapons, and modes that will make E-Day the most brutally satisfying Gears yet.
Is that all you got?
Whoa, okay. We've seen this. We've seen that before.
Before we talk about what this game is, I think it's important to share why we chose E-Day. When we started this project, we were moving to Unreal Engine 5. There's a new foundation with a blank slate. So we took a moment to reflect on what makes Gears so special to us and to our fans. And we realized that all of the things that make this world feel so unique, brotherhood, brutality,
brothers to the end, baby,
melancholy beauty, over-the-top spectacle, they're all perfectly set up in this one moment in time. E-Day.
Okay.
The moment the Locust went through the ground and changed the history of Sarah forever. And to tell that story, we wanted to build an experience that evoked the vibes of the original Gears game.
Happened at nighttime? I don't remember. The Mad World.
So we started with this one still from the Mad World trailer. It's Marcus facing down the Locust, defiantly firing into the darkness against overwhelming odds. And we said, this is the emotional core of Gears. This is the tone and feeling that we wanted to build our next game around.
Okay.
This is our most ambitious game yet. E-Day is a story we haven't been able to tell before because we didn't have the technology
I'm gonna put this on YouTube, and I don't want to make no enemies.
We have the tools
to
reimagine the Gears world at a new, unprecedented level of detail.
Okay.
We're pushing Gears to new heights with the densest, most detailed world we've ever created.
Okay.
With seamless large-scale
environments.
Lancer
from that far?
From up here.
Oh.
Fully dynamic ray trace lighting.
That's okay.
And richer real-time destruction.
Bullets are weak.
Starting with an empty hard drive,
Those are weak
we literally rebuilt everything from
gotta get
scratch.
that active reload. Everything from scratch?
Enemies, weapons, animation, sound,
okay.
the world itself. And then we tear it apart in front of you.
Look out! Coming down!
You'll fight against bigger and more brutal enemies with new and craftier weapons, and navigate the battlefield with more natural character movement.
Okay. Oh, I like his like little waddle.
Plays smoother and hits
harder.
This is a game that feels like Gears, but plays like new.
Now we're inside.
It's a return to the feelings that we had when we played the original games, but now reimagined, evolved, and enhanced with the power of a new engine.
Okay. I like when he went through the door, he just like shoulder checked it. You know what I'm saying? I like that. So far, so good. I'm liking it.
E-Day is set before the events of the original Gears of War. After decades of conflict, peace has finally been declared on Sarah, and the Gears have returned home.
Marcus and Dom, sick. Bro, it's like story based, huh? Like for real, for real. Okay.
Marcus Phoenix and Dominic
I'm talking to
Santiago
Maria.
are young veterans
Talking
trying
to
to
Maria.
adjust to civilian life.
Sick.
While grieving the loss of someone they both loved. Carlos Santiago.
I'll say Dom's brother.
Dom's
yeah.
older brother
Yeah.
and Marcus's
Best friend. Yep.
To Carlos.
To Carlos. Best fucking brother anyone could ask
That's
for.
how they bonded. That's
Carlos
how they became
died
best
in
friends.
combat in a moment of sacrifice before the war ended, and
Yeah,
without him, Marcus and Dom's relationship is distant.
Well, that's how they started talking to shit for a while because of Carlos.
With the world just
Mayor
barely
who?
on the cusp of peace, and our characters coming to terms with their new reality, the locusts emerge and change everything.
They messing.
Coalition emergency broadcast system.
Bro, it's sick seeing him in like civilian clothes. You know what I'm saying? So,
E-Day tells not
Nothing to
one,
crew?
but two origin stories. The start of
Is that
this
John
world
Bernthal?
falling apart,
Was that John
and a
Bernthal?
brotherhood
Hang on.
coming together. And over the course of 3 intense days, you'll see how loss reshapes this world and
that
our
looked like the beginning
characters,
of Resident Evil Requiem.
beginning with a night
Kinda,
of
sorta.
desperate survival in a brand
beginning.
new city.
Oh, okay, okay.
We
What are the new
decided to
characters?
focus our story on just one city, so you could really feel
Our
what
fair
war
city
does
of
to
Verona.
people.
Okay.
When we started creating Kelowna, we wanted it to be more than just a backdrop. We wanted to feel alive.
Okay. I'm liking
It was
it. I'm
another
liking it.
character in the story, packed with layers and personality.
Okay.
Kelowna used to be all about innovation and discovery.
Yeah.
But years of industrialization for the Cog War effort totally reshaped it. With such a rich history, it made sense to lean into that classic Gears retro vibe.
Yeah. That's like Judgment right there. I feel like Judgment. Which is fine with me.
Towering architecture,
Oh.
robust vehicles,
Oh, hey, it's a
grounded
Minotaur or whatever.
technology.
Centaur?
kind
Minotaur?
of like those gritty industrial cities from the 1970s.
It's like New York.
We also looked right outside these windows at the mountains, the ocean, and local landmarks. to
Ocean,
help
wait a
give
minute, wait a
Kelowna
minute,
its
wait a minute.
unique
Ocean?
style.
We got underwater gameplay confirmed, boys? Let's see. Oh, what
As
the
you
hell
play
is
the
that?
campaign, the city reveals itself through the main districts.
No. Don't start lagging down like Gears 4.
Center, with its
Don't start
classic
lagging down
Gears
like Gears 4.
architecture in stone and steel.
Gears 4.
Downtown
Gears
core,
4 style.
more modern, reshaped by decades of industrial growth.
That was a Gears 5 style.
Military
Gears 5.
airfield,
It was Gears 5
set
style,
at the
yeah.
forest edge with shipyards nearby, the refineries,
4
and
was
supporting
fine.
working class neighborhoods, built around constant
Bro.
emulsion production.
You blow up those cars. I guess they're already kind of blown
Gears
up.
plays best in a city, and Kelowna is the ultimate battlefield.
Look at the sound.
Kelowna's
The sound of those
density,
guns.
tight streets mixed
Sick.
with open spaces let us rethink how gear moves through the world.
Nah,
and
hang
it created
on.
the
What
perfect
the?
stage for greater scale and verticality in combat.
Marcus can just climb buses now? I don't know how I feel about that.
Our soldiers are basically giant tanks in armor.
Oh,
They
yeah.
slam into cars, weaving through hails of bullets. We wanted to keep that heaviness, but add more
hold up,
fluidity
hold up.
to how you move through the battlefield.
That's sick. That's
Cover
sick.
is life in Gears.
Okay. I don't know if I like the whole
And we
jump
completely
up. Mantle
rebuilt
is
our
fine.
movement and cover systems.
Like a little hop
Smoother
over is fine.
transitions and a bigger range of cover heights and shapes.
Sorry, he's talking about it right
including
now.
new low ground cover. This all allows us to create more
What do you mean low
complex
ground?
and organic feeling spaces than ever before.
Is he lying prone?
From
Did he
sprint,
slide prone?
you can now slide, which lets you quickly get under objects,
What?
slide around corners,
Nuh-uh.
or transition more smoothly into cover from a run. And we
California.
added the ability to jump, which really opened up this
Just
citywide
actual jump.
battleground. We get to play with more verticality, climbing walls and vehicles.
I don't know how I feel
clearing
about
gaps
that,
and
boys.
crumbling buildings to reach new
It's fine
flanking
for
routes.
that, like that.
At the heart of our gameplay
Can you shoot
is
while you
still
jump?
that great Gears
But
combat
can you shoot
puzzle.
while you jump?
A mix of unique enemy combinations,
Whoa. Nemesis.
tactical weapon choices,
What is that?
and your
Okay.
ability to read and move through the arena. But now you have more choice than ever, and we get these peaks of almost action
grenade.
movie sequences. You can throw yourself off a balcony, land next to your buddy and revive him, scramble through cover, slide under a truck, and hit safety on the other side.
The sliding is. I'm fine with
We
the
get these
sliding.
amazing Gears playgrounds,
I just like.
small and large.
I thought he was gonna
where
jump
all
on
these
top.
elements come together.
I thought he was
and
gonna
the
jump on
city
top of that
is
little
filled
shack.
with them.
Bro,
Our missions move across the city from linear fights in narrow streets and alleys to more open districts, where you have access to entire neighborhoods. Now you have strategic choices. Do you take the enemy head on?
Through the windshield?
Flank them from a side entrance.
Yeah, I'm fine with that little hip up thing. I'm fine with that.
Or do you climb up to the balcony across the street and take them all out with your long shot? It's up to you. And if you're playing co-op with your friends, well, then you can try all three at the same time.
3-player co-op?
Reveal small stories from the city. Survivors trapped in an apartment.
I don't like the way the long shot sounded.
A raven crashed in the distance.
Oh, whatever.
A group of gears ready an ambush. You still have your orders, but it's up to you to decide where you offer to help or how much of the city you choose to explore.
And that city is fully realized. To create a city of this scale and detail, we needed to invest in an entire suite of tools. Tools for roads, intersections, sidewalks, e-holes, buildings, rooftops, and pipes. We have a procedural content generation toolset for scattering millions of pieces of trash and debris
custom
across
maps.
the ground
Can we
to
do
make
custom
Kelowna
maps?
feel lived in.
Custom player,
This
community
is the
maps? That'd be
most
sick.
complex location you've ever seen in a Gears
What is
game.
that? Is that the, is that the...
Board control is connected to an older antenna.
No.
I can reconfigure their radios to reach Afira.
Who the fuck are you?
Do it. The remaining gears will hold the fort.
In other Gears games, the world's basically already dead.
Yeah.
There are very few human survivors left.
Yeah.
But in E-Day, you're watching a live
gonna be
city
sick, bro.
get ripped apart.
This is gonna be
in
real
front of
sick.
you.
It's gonna be real good.
People who once
no
went to
Battlefield.
work, sporting events, and celebrated the possibility of peacetime
Or the Cougars
are
are
now stopped in their tracks.
the
They
Cougars are
abandon their cars and
Bryce
run
without
for
a gun.
survival,
Bryce without a gun
attempting
running
to
is
find
wild.
refuge in subways or stores. A glimpse of a child's toy or dinner left uneaten
That's kind of wild.
are reminders of what's been lost and the horror of what the locusts have unleashed.
It reminds me of... Break it.
You'll experience the locust decimation
That is how we got
at
it, wasn't
all
it?
scales in
That is how we
E-Day
got his
through a
scar.
customized destruction
Do you
technology.
want to know how I got this scar?
E-holes are back,
What's that? Checkout?
unleashing
Let's
waves
check out.
of enemies from
Checkout
under your
2.0?
feet at any moment.
A red emergence hole? Okay.
As a game design element, getting to use E-holes again as a spawn mechanic is brilliant.
Sick.
Locusts can come out of the ground anywhere. You can toss a grenade in to close them up. Just adds this great tactical layer to encounters.
But you'll also encounter massive sinkholes that'll pull down vehicles and entire buildings. And no amount of
I don't
detail
believe you.
is too small,
I don't
as
believe you.
micro-destruction goes beyond what we've ever done before with chippable cover across a range of materials. Your impact is real, visceral, and leaves a mark on the world.
Okay.
Destroyed Beauty has long been a visual pillar of Gears of War, and we finally get to show the before, making the after hit that much harder.
You see that car? Okay, I'm sold. The jumping thing, I'm
a
sold.
neighborhood that was once intact is
The
now
jumping
completely
is still a little
destroyed.
weird, bro, but like...
You'll walk through city streets
everything
filled
else
with
was pretty
smoke
sick.
and fire, and it feels completely different from how you first experienced it. You start getting this real feeling of the city's a character, and it's really under attack.
Listen to the sound of the guns, everything. Whoa.
It's the fall of Kelowna.
That's a lag. Brothers to the end. Look at down.
E-Day is an intentionally intimate story. There's this colossal event going on in the plot, but the actual characters and the journey they go on is where you get to
That's
explore
sick.
themes of burden, of loss,
That's gonna be
and
the...
of loyalty.
I think Dom and Marcus
The whole world
together.
of Gears is about characters.
That's the thumbnail.
It's the nightmarish monsters from below versus the soldiers that hold the line in a war for
Bro, I'm
survival.
getting like goosebumps right now. Holy shit. Okay.
You okay?
Yeah, I'm okay.
No way this is real. It's
Okay.
pretty fucking real to me. On your feet.
On your feet, soldier.
This was our opportunity to focus on what makes Gears characters so special and what makes our enemies so iconic.
Bro, I'm getting like Drumar. Getting
The
the chills,
entire
bro.
campaign
oh my
is
gosh.
played from the perspective of our new squad, Bravo. As the invasion breaks out, you'll meet Mags Carter, a former Gear now sweating it out at Kelowna's emulsion
Max
refinery.
Carter? Max
Now,
Carter?
why don't you come talk shit when your balls drop? And quit going through my stuff.
And you'll also meet rookie cadet Lucas Reyes.
Reyes, alright, let's go, boy. Okay.
A sharp comms officer who never made it to the front lines despite his dreams of military glory.
Holy fucking shit.
That Reyes?
Mads and Lucas,
That's Reyes?
together with Marcus and Dom, are 4 soldiers thrown together, fighting through tensions with each other while fighting the Locust. Ultimately forging their bonds in battle.
Okay. Brothers to the end, boys.
We follow Bravo Squad with our cinematic cameras, just like the intense war movies we love.
Whoa, okay.
The shots are intentionally gritty and a bit shaky, and leaning into these rough edges is what makes you feel like you're right in the middle of the action.
A lot of corpser action. Okay, I like that.
Bravo's story also intertwines with others called to defend the city, including returning characters like warrior philosopher Ty Caliso.
Let's converge again. Marcus Phoenix.
That's Ty, boy. Young Ty.
And fans of the books will finally get to see the hard-ass Raven pilot Gil Gettner in-game for the very first time.
Let's go and fuck this mess.
Marcus and Dom are absolute legends. You can spot those strong jaws and thick necks from a mile away. If you go too realistic, you lose those unique features that make them stand out. Honestly, Marcus just isn't Marcus if you take away his classic perma-scout. So instead of chasing perfect realism, we focused on making them believable and memorable, respecting the details that really make them who they are.
Bro, it's sick. Bro, I'm getting the chills.
Material and character fidelity in Gears of War E-Day far surpasses anything we've been able to achieve before. Our facial animation systems have been completely upgraded for E-Day. With 3 times more joints and over 350 facial shapes sculpted for each head alone to really represent the emotion in our characters. Marcus has more detail in his eyelashes than his entire character model did in the original Gears of War on Xbox 360.
Phoenix. Marcus. Sergeant, 26 RTI C Company. Next of kin,
none.
Adam Phoenix.
I guess Adam's still. I guess his dad's still alive.
We've never had fidelity.
I didn't think he was going to claim his dad though, but we'll see. We'll see how that goes too.
Combined with a much more sophisticated animation rig, this allows us to have way more expressive characters with a huge range, from a small smirk to yells on the battlefield.
Come and get some, you goddamn grubs!
Your experience takes on a new intensity. We're pushing the graphical limit with 4K Ultra HD resolution, native HDR10 rendering, hardware ray tracing at 60 frames per second in campaign, and up to 120 frames per second in multiplayer.
Oh, okay.
When it comes to the Locust, to make them more believable, we made them scarier. The drones are wild and vicious.
Oh, damn.
The boomers are even bigger this time around.
Oh my god, that's a bloater, bro. That's not a boomer.
Living battering rams smashing through doorways onto the battlefield. The wretches scream so loud it disorients you before they rip you apart.
What's that?
And the Reavers, they crawl up buildings and rain fire
from above. That's a Reaver? Yeah, that's a Reaver.
Basically, the whole Locust army, whether new or old, are more intense than ever before.
I thought that wasn't a Reaver, bro. Kicking the ticker. Okay, that's all right. What was that?
So what now, Marcus? We save everyone we can.
Woo! Or die trying.
Gears of War has never been a horror game, but the world has always felt horrifying.
Gears 1 was a horror game, in a way.
And with E-Day, we lean into that even more.
In a way.
Our new gore system means damage feels meaty, responsive, and satisfying.
That was satisfying.
Muscle and plot deforms in response to your attacks, and blood and bone damage adds to the intensity of combat. Gore is localized as well. Shoot a Locust in the arm or leg, and you'll see the bullet take a chunk out of it. Or land a heavy shot on a limb, and our dismemberment system will rip it clean off in glorious detail.
Oh, those snads are going to be the most satisfying shots, covering you in blood, or pop heads from afar with the long shot. We've revamped our favorite
I don't like the way it
weapons
sounds.
for E-Day.
I don't like the way
And
the
of course,
long shot sounds.
we also have some fun new ones for even more brutal ways.
I don't like
to
the way
tear
the
your
long
enemies
shot
apart.
sounds.
The new Gut Puncher grenade launcher is a cog weapon that fires armor-piercing explosive rounds. Quick fire a round to let it explode, or hold the trigger to control when it detonates. That means you can place a well-timed explosion behind an enemy protected by cover, or with practice, master its long-range eco closing potential.
Yeah.
The incinerator is our new shotgun. You can see the
New
emotion
shotgun?
literally melt the skin off an enemy's body.
An emulsion shotgun?
You'd probably get into a grapple if an enemy came charging at you. Now, you feel the power of getting to incinerate them when they get close. And of course, the Lancer.
Chainsaw battles? Chainsaw battles? That's what sounds.
Nice.
The creation of the Chainsaw Lancer is another origin story from lore that we wanted to show in E-Day. From the moment that Ty grabbed that chainsaw to rip through a locust at the superstore, to a prototype kit bashed on the front lines of the invasion, all to deliver on that gratifying moment when you finally get to slice a grub in two.
Different animations too, you think? Hey, this is the family show. Bro,
Gears music has always been about tension, escalation, and release.
Excited,
when a fight kicks off, the music hits hard.
Yeah. The E-hole being red is kind of crazy.
And when you've dropped the last enemy, you hear that familiar big ringing chord. For E-Day, we kept that structure, but made the sound harsher. Together with our composer, Adam Lastica, we built the score to match a world on the verge of collapse. The electric guitar returns alongside classical instruments, but both are pushed into uncomfortable territory. Like dragging a bone saw across a cello, creating dissonance that never fully resolves.
Bro. Remember that demo they had for... Oh, that's us.
Where the hell are we?
Remember that demo they had with the guy holding the crystal?
All chainsaws have voices. When it came to the sound for our Proto Lancer, it was important to us to track down the exact make and model that was recorded back in 2006 and rebuild it from the ground up using our new sound effects system. This chainsaw has a 14-inch blade with that signature meaty yet intimate sound that when it revs, you can hear all the gnarly details. In terms of how you'll experience Kelowna, I always think about our acoustic system like this. I'm walking down a street and I hear the sound reflecting off the walls around me. Then I step into an alley and everything immediately tightens.
I don't know if you guys can hear that, but turn it up.
Wide space and the sound opens up again, almost like a cathedral.
Sound design, dude. Unreal Engine
and it's not just those spaces; it's the transitions between them where the magic really happens. That's where things feel alive. That's acoustics in real time.
What are the Gears 5? Or Gears 4?
It's a heavy world.
It's 4 or 5.
And what better way to experience this dread and tension than through the music and sound that surrounds you?
Well, that was 4. That was JD. JD running through.
No other game does the squad like Gears does.
Anyways,
our themes, our gameplay, and our modes, they all revolve around this core element.
Oh yeah.
But it's not just about the brotherhood that you experience in the stories. It's also about the bonds you create with your friends.
Co-op? 3-player co-op?
Has always been a part of our
3-player
DNA.
co-op?
And like every great Gears game, you can bring your own squad to this fight.
3-player?
The campaign,
4.
All 4 characters are playable from the start.
Okay.
And we support 4-player online co-op and 2-player split screen on console. In Versus, our sweaty squad-based PvP is back. With a collection of 44 modes and all new maps,
44
locations
modes?
in and around the war-torn city of Kelowna. We've combined classic Gears symmetrical PvP map design with new traversal opportunities. You'll put your skill to the test alongside a seasonal roadmap of killer content.
2v2s.
Almost all of which you can just earn by playing the game, completing in-game challenges, events, and achievements. And today, we're excited to announce a dynamic new evolution of Gears' iconic PvE mode, Horde Siege. It's a 12-player mode where all 3 squads fight alongside each other to battle the Locust Invasion and defend Kelowna across a range of city-based maps.
4 teams of 3?
We'll have more to share soon, and we hope you join us for our open beta weekends later this summer.
We good? Sergeant Phoenix?
Guess we're back to it.
Who's that? Who's that baddie? Oh boy.
We can't outrun the past. But as long as we're still breathing, we're the ones that keep fighting.
20 years of Gears is such a milestone. It is such an honor and also a huge responsibility to make sure we deliver on the story of Gears.
Look at them. Look at them. Look at our boys.
It always comes back to
Look
the
at our
squad.
boys.
It always comes back to this theme of getting through
Brothers
the
to the end.
absolute shittiest of times with somebody else who constantly has your back.
Gears 3.
And that's Marcus and Dom's story. The story of the original trilogy. The story of E-Day. And the story I think we can all relate to.
I'm not crying, you're
Thanks
crying.
for pushing through. Couldn't have done it alone.
Yeah.
You got it, man.
Having the opportunity to have E-Day come out
Yeah,
in the
'cause they're gonna
same
talk
year
about
as
Maria,
the 20th
dude.
anniversary
That's
of
sick.
Gears, the quarter-century anniversary of Xbox, it's almost like a homecoming.
We're gonna show Maria get it.
It's like
They
returning
better
back
show
to
Maria
our
get it
roots and
taken.
saying, "Fuck
Maria
yeah,
and the
we're
kids.
back."
Fuck yeah.
And we have so many more stories to tell.
Yeah.
It's an incredible honor and one that we want to make sure that we do right.
Got the goosebumps, boy. Oh my gosh, it's the boys.
Ty. What a nightmare.
Untouched by nearly 80 years of war.
Is that the old Ty? Is that the real Ty, I mean?
Destroyed in 2 nights.
For us, the heart of Gears has always been about the bonds you make in the darkest of times. Inside the studio, we
always had
rally
that big
around a
old
simple
shoulder pad,
phrase: never fight alone. It guides how we build our stories, our gameplay, and our world.
Dude, is Gears back?
It's how we work as a team.
Is Gears of
and
War
the
back?
commitment we make to you, our fans. Everything
Oh,
comes
boy.
back to that important idea of sharing life's experiences.
Gears
the
might be
highs
back, ladies
and
and gentlemen.
lows together. And E-Day is the best expression of never fight alone that we've ever made. Whether you'll be picking up a Lancer for the first time ever,
Imagine.
or you're as battle-hardened as Marcus Phoenix,
Oh,
there's
yeah.
always a place for you in the Gears squad when Emergence begins
Squad.
on October 6th.
October 6th, bro. What is that? That's like... What are we running? 4 months away? October 6th. I'm kind of speechless, actually. I didn't think I was gonna be speechless. I had seen a couple little clips here and there. I didn't see the whole thing. This is the first time I'm seeing the whole thing. I'm like 95% sure this is gonna be possibly the best Gears game ever, possibly. But also the jumping, dude. We gotta talk about the jumping in another video or something. I don't want this video to be too long. But the jumping, if you're going across like an empty, I don't know, like an empty section of the map, right? You're jumping over something, right? Like that to get across the street, so to speak, right? I'm fine with that. But if there's like a button dedicated to like jumping, like a jump button, if you can just jump straight up and down, which it doesn't look like it's the case, but just in case, you know what I mean? Sliding looks sick. If you can slide, like hit the cover, run, slide under something, boom, pop out, snatcher to the body, you know what I mean? Like that's gonna be sick. But the jumping, like the small little, like the little jump ups, that's fine. Like that. Doesn't look like you can shoot while you're jumping, so as long as that's not possible, I think we'll be fine. But man, what a showing by E-Day, by Gears is back, ladies and gentlemen. But thank you guys for watching the video. Again, we're live streaming. We're gonna be live streaming the beta when that comes out. Getting my Xbox fixed right now as we speak. Twitch.tv/October23. Let us know what you think. Let me know. Let the community know that Gears of War is back, baby. I'll see you.